Hey everybody, it's Trevor here with P1RacingMagazine.ca and Canadian Touring Car Championship. And I'm standing here with Hyundai Genesis Racing with Blanchette Motorsport driver Damon Sharpe. Hey, so how's it going today?
Good, doing real good. We're running good this weekend. Best performance so far during the year, so hopefully we can add to that.
That's cool. Where did you qualify this weekend?
Qualified P2. We're about 3/10 off the pole. Ran out of gas on my flyer lap, so maybe there was potential for a pole there.
Do you think that little low level of gas gave you a little bit of extra boost?
Well, it's possible. I mean, we certainly got good power, and we're running better. We're handling much better. We did some testing the week before, so testing really paid off.
Oh, that's good. And where do you guys test? Do you guys come out here to Mosport? Do you go to a driver training center like TMP or something like that?
Well, we typically come to the tracks that we run at, so we can get better notes that way. So we come here to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, and we've gone to Shannonville as well, but this is the main. Given that we're based out of Brampton, we come here.
And how do you find, like a lot of teams, they'll show up and they'll get here and kind of work on their cars, and that's their race prep for the weekend. What do you guys do to sort of prep yourselves for this kind of weekend?
Well, we've got a good notebook on these cars, and Bob's pretty comfortable with what he's got setup-wise from track to track. I'm still a little bit picky with the handling, so I like to try a lot of things, and I like to build my own notebook. So, to prepare, really just test, and I've done a lot of laps around here, so but I still watch video and do that kind of thing to prepare.
Cool. And a lot of people when they think of racing, all they think about is power. I want power. I want power. I want power. How do you feel the setup for Mosport? Is it a mix of the two, like power and handling, or is it more just a power circuit with a little less aero on it, so you have a little less handling? What kind of setup do you think is best here?
Well, you certainly want more power. I mean, it's always a quest for more power. The cars feel lazy coming at the back straightaway, and you just want more. But here it's a balance. You gotta have a good handling race car. You need power for sure. But there's some critical areas. You got to be good under the brakes because your passing zones are going to be on the brake pedal, even though you don't brake that much here. So you gotta have a fully rounded car. Good aero certainly helps as well. If you have too much, it's gonna slow you up a bit, but you'll be a bullet in the corner. So you got to find that balance as well. So there's a lot of things to test here.
Cool. And for CTMP, for the people that haven't really driven this course ever, what would you say are some of the more challenging parts of the track?
Well, probably turn 2 used to be the tough one, but to be honest with you, maybe turn 1 is becoming the tougher one because I think most of us can pretty much go through there without braking now. The question is, do you want to? So I think that's a real challenge. We're carrying a lot of speed through 8, so 8, 9, and 10 has become more of an area where you got to work on a little bit, and then of course your passing zones in 3 as well. You got to be really good there. So it's never an easy run here, and you got to work on those areas.
Cool. And Canadian Touring Car Championships had a mix of street courses. There's a tighter course like iCar, and then nice open tracks like Mosport. How do you mentally prepare for all these different tracks?
Well, mentally we're all ready to go. It's just what you can do to arm yourself with as much knowledge. I was talking to my friend Butch Hilton, who runs Red Horse Racing this weekend, the NASCAR trucks, and they just spent $100 million. Toyota did on a simulator. So a lot of those guys run the sim. If your quality control is high and you do a lot of sim testing, then you can just go out, try and turn your fastest lap just coming off your out lap. So mentally, you got to be ready to go.
Cool. Yeah, and don't worry, touring car, for any of you that are aspiring to come into this, it doesn't cost $100 million. All right, Dan, that's great. So how do you feel about the races for this weekend? How do you think you guys are going to perform?
I think we're going to do really well. We've shown a lot of speed this weekend. If we can work together as teammates out there, I think that's going to help. And then coming into the last race of the year at iCar, I think we'll treat that more like a test session. We'll take more risks, build a bigger notebook, and just have some fun.
Awesome. Well, good luck this weekend, and nice talking with you.